Hey guys, it's M4J here, and welcome back to the M4J network here on OpenTTD. Before we get started on the episode properly, quick disclaimer: I am still suffering from labyrinthitis. So again, if this video suddenly cuts off, I will try not to make that be the case, but if that does happen, then you'll know that it's because I'm having a bit of a dizzy spell, need to go lie down for a bit. And again, if you've not been keeping track of things on Discord, I have been suffering from labyrinthitis for the last nearly 3 weeks now. It's not very nice. I mean, I knew about it anyway beforehand. I had a lot of sympathy for those who did suffer from it, and now I am one of those, so that's nice. But yeah, I'm going to try and make some videos, try and keep busy. That's the main thing to do. Right, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about positive things. So while I've been off sick, I have been working on the network still, and I'm very pleased to say that quite a lot actually has been done. There's lightning and thunder outside. Bloody hell. I've not heard a thunderstorm for a long time. See, I'm just trying to sort out these trams as well, because they are getting on my nerves. I have these still random blips. You might have seen me talking to George about this on Discord. Basically, random vehicles will just decide they don't want to follow their schedule anymore. There is Discord pinging away in the background as I'm speaking. You see here, look, no timetable. It just disappears off the timetable. But one way I've learnt to fix this is if I hit skip, suddenly it appears again and it tells me it's running 10 hours early. Make of that what you will. Sometimes it fixes the problem, sometimes it just moves the problem to a different part of the network. And when you're running trams like this, trains is one thing because you can make your trains run into different platforms if some are occupied, but trams is a whole different ballpark because it just blocks everything. So it's very, very annoying. It just seems to be this one route, the route that runs out to Garthill. The rest of it seems to be fine, so I don't really know what's going on with that. I'm just following this. There's Garthill. So this is where the trams are supposed to be running to. As you can see, no vehicles currently scheduled, so they're all just braking, which is really annoying. But I'm not going to focus on that right now. You might also notice I've got all these screens up here. This is me basically keeping track of everything. So we've got some more underground services running now. Wow, did my microphone pick that up? That was a huge clap of thunder. I don't know about you guys, I quite like thunderstorms myself, but I know people that don't. But yeah, that was massive, bloody hell. Let me get rid of this, don't need that quarry. So this is Plint Bridge, whoops, did not mean to click that. This here, this big green area here is Plint Bridge Common. This is what I've been talking about for a long time now. Plint Bridge Common underground station used to be up here. In fact, you can see where it used to be, this little grid bit here. It is now down here, and it's the terminus of a couple of underground lines. It's only got one at the moment, but it will have another one in the future. And then this here is Plint Bridge Common Depot, and this one here is Plint Bridge Common Underground Depot. This depot here, this is the old high-speed depot, which is why I wanted to keep it... Hello. That's weird. Don't know what's going on there. I wanted to keep this because of its, history. It used to be the high-speed depot. However, why is my screen doing weird things? I might have to restart the game. Bear with me. Another massive thunderclap. Hopefully that's not why this is all messing up. But I might move this depot down here or build a new depot down here. Maybe split it half-half. Who knows? But yeah, this is the underground one we got down here. Let me just wait for the game to finish saving, and then I'll reset it. So you'll see a black screen for a second just while I close and reopen the game. There is a new version of the patch which I'm going to have to download. I haven't checked the notes. There's been 2 new versions actually since the one I'm playing on. So I need to check the notes on both of them to see what they do. Let me just load the game up again. It's been open for a few days, so that's probably why things are acting up. But there's another new underground depot that I wanted to show you guys, as well as a couple of alterations that I've made to Great Winfield Airport Station, and also Plindon Junction has had a little bit of a tweak, and a couple of other things. That's better. Right, so there's another new underground depot over here. This is Readingworth Underground Depot, and this is for trains that start and terminate at Renston. And you can see actually the HLR. I fixed the HLR. I don't really know how I did it, but I did it, so that's awesome. So Renston Interchange is now the hub for HLR and underground services, as well as, you know, all the stuff here. Transrapid will be coming in the future. We're not quite at that age yet. But I did a little bit of rebuilding with the underground here. So Wanton Station is still in situ like this, and then it goes around like this, and then down through, and then onwards. So this here is Wanton North. Does have trains called here. The Renston Interchange train is due in 7 minutes. So that's nice. And then if we follow this down through the middle of Guard City, through Bankside, out this way, down past Rinston Airport, and down here we have another underground depot. This is New Sleaborn Cross Underground Depot, and this is the home of services that start and end at Weffingly Market. And then, I mean, already Wanton Station, you might have noticed there was a third platform that's not being used. That will be a service from here that will terminate at Wanton, for example. And then also down here at the airport, it's now heavily raining outside as well. The microphone's probably picking that up. Renston Interchange might also have a service that terminates here at the airport. I'm not 100% certain on that yet. So that's that. Today, though, believe it or not, this is not what we're doing today. Today I'm heading down to Plindon, because I've got some bus stops to place. As part of the Patreon tier reward system, and I've mentioned that a lot lately, and you're probably sick to the back teeth of hearing about it, but as part of the Patreon reward system, you can have a choice of up to 3 franchises depending on your pledge amount. So I have a patron at the gold tier. Because of that, they have access to 2 franchises, and they have chosen Guard City Great Western franchise, which they've named Guard City Western Railway, and they've also chosen a bus company to be called Pippin Buses. And I should somewhere, oh hang on, my phone's ringing, give me a sec. Right, that's the second video in a row that's been interrupted by a phone call. Sorry about that, everyone. What was I doing? What was I saying? Oh yes, so I should somewhere have a logo for the bus company that I'll show on the screen if I remember. If I don't remember, let me know on Discord and I will post the picture there instead. But basically, George is the owner of the franchise, and the name he's chosen for the bus company is Pippin Buses. Which there's something about it. There's a reason why, and I'll tell you the reason why in a second, why he's chosen that name. But there's something about it that's it's quite 1950s sounding in a way. I quite like that. I think it's quite cool. But yeah, the reason why that name was chosen is it's named in tribute to George's dog, who sadly is no longer with us. So my condolences for that. And I used to have a rule about, don't name things after people or pets or anything like that, but I'm kind of relaxing that rule a little bit more now, because it's something I would do, and I don't really want to be a hypocrite and say you can't do it when I know deep down it's something I would do. So if you're a patron as well, because you're paying for it, definitely the rules are a little bit more relaxed, but I think it's a really nice touch and a really nice tribute, and hopefully I can do it justice today and in the future. So I'm just building some roads around here at the moment, because we're going to be building some new bus stops in and around the local area. Basically, again, I'll have to go on Discord again just to check this. In fact, let me do that now so I'm not guessing. That's that. Right. So the area that we're going to be working in goes from Preybourne in the west, and then it goes up to here, Chunfingburg and Farthing Bridge to the north. Also heads over to, is it here? We go through Rentborough, I know that much. I think we actually go up as high as Chentwood. I might cut Chentwood off. So I think, like, if you draw an arbitrary line along here and then down. So we also go to Sadingtown. And we do go across to Mondinghattan and Drunford. Originally the plan was to go to Sunfield, but again I think the line would sort of come down this way. So actually if I mark this out, that might work better, wouldn't it? So I'm going to add, rename, Pippin buses. I do like that name. I think I'd have liked it no matter what it was, but that is a nice name. And as I said, nice tribute. So it's going to be something like this. It's not quite a straight box, but it kind of demonstrates the area in which we'll be working. So Peddingbury, I think, is going to be part of it as well. So George, if you're watching, this is your area. I think that's quite a big area. There might be possibility to add some new towns in the future, like down here, for example, would be a good one. Maybe in this gap here. And as these towns expand, you'll be allowed to build extra. So like Sadingtown, for example, if it expands out to these areas here, you'll be able to include that. You know, build new stops to serve that. Right, I need to find the right image again. So, Plindon. First of all, there's going to be a bus station outside Plindon Junction Station, which I'm going to build now. So I'm going to build it in this gap here. I think there's going to be enough room. So say I did it like this. Let's scrap that as well. I might build some little truck stops down here too, just as part of it. It's not going to be part of the bus franchise as such, although, again, it's road vehicles, so you can run. You know, you can choose to have a logistics company instead of a bus company if you so wish. That's entirely up to you. Let's say we did it like this, and actually no, I think I'll leave it like this, and then we'll go. Oh yeah, Plindon hate me. Every town hates me. Apart from Renston for some reason. Renston love me. I can do no wrong in Renston's eyes. Okay, we might run into some problems here, because if I try and bribe them and get caught... This is the one problem. I'm going to save before I do this, because I might be able to reload and try again. So the one problem I have with this this series at the moment is trying to build new stations everywhere. And if a town hates me, it just doesn't happen. If you try and bribe them and you get caught doing it, it's the reason why we had to build Woolworth first before we rebuilt the airport station, because they're just difficult, really difficult. While I'm waiting for this to save, the area, again on Discord, I was talking about, you know, trains block up on this route and how the Morningpool Falls service might have to be cut. Here, Fronbourne. There's always a turbo, one of these. In fact, this is a perfect example. So this one's 5 hours early. This one here is 3 hours pretty much early. This one here is 4 hours. Yeah, 4 and a bit hours early. Eventually, one of them will just leave here, stop here, and then just stay there for like a day. And that's real time, by the way, a day in real time. And I have to come through and reset it. But all the other trains, so all the HSTs, all the other turbos, everything will come down here, and they'll either block up these 4 lines here, or it'll get backed up right back down towards Gronville. And the worst thing about this, if it was just you know, a contained incident, it wouldn't be a problem. But because I'm trying to reintroduce the cross network and the cross region services down to Morningpool Falls, that then gets caught up in this, which means it starts running late, which then has an impact on the Great Eastern franchise down at Denston, because if that train's late, it can hold up other trains along that line. It's a bit of a faff. And it's one of the reasons why I'm trying to make it work, but it doesn't always want to work. And sometimes the HSTs back up over here as well at Plindom, so we have a queue of HSTs waiting to access the platforms here. And again, if it blocks up here, sometimes a slow train will get stuck either here or up here. And because the freight trains use the slow lines here as well, it then backs up there. And you end up with trains queuing to get into the freight depot because there's trains in the freight depot queuing to leave. And that's why it becomes a problem. Right, can I bribe you? Yes, good. Right, I'm going to pause the game so I don't lose my rating. Such a weird thing to say out loud. Can I bribe you? Obviously, I wouldn't say that in person to someone. Well, actually, it depends who it is. Depends who it is. Depends whether they could take it as a joke or not. Obviously, I'm not into bribing in real life. Right, so that's those placed. And then if I place down the truck stops next to it like so, and then also... So you're not going to work. I could do this. Actually, no, I could do it like this, I suppose. There we go. Right, so that's Plindom Junction bus station, which is also Plindom bus station complete. So we're going to have Plindom... I'm going to rename some of these ones, like Plindom Recycling Plant. Obviously, I'm going to rename that one because it's not really the best. I'm just going to take the bus down to the recycling plant. It's not the most normal thing in the world to say. What did I want here? I want... In fact, what do I want? No, it's not that. Oops. Coverage. That's what I want. So over here... When's that gone away? Huh. So yeah, we're going to have a bus stop down here. In fact, I might build it there. Like so. And then one... I'll build this one here. And then another one... somewhere over here, maybe like that. And then one there. I'm kind of placing these where they've been designated, but at the same time I'm moving... Oops, maybe not there. I'm moving them around a little bit, just try and get an even spread. I think there would work better. I really want to build one there. In fact, there is one there. That's good. Plindom Central is about here. Quite like that. Plindom Hall. It's a nice name, actually. Shows how bad I am at naming things as well, though. I would never have come up with that. West Street seems to be in the centre of town. And North Lane seems to be in the west of town. Might swap those around. Let's build one there anyway. And then build one... I need to get station names up so I can actually remember where all these are. Build one there. And then build one there. Plindom North is going to get its own set as well, like so. I think Plindom North is the terminus for one or two services, so it would make sense to have more than one stop, like this. Was that a good idea? No, it's not a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll also just do this as well. That'll work. Okay. Station Corner. Again, that's a nice name. I'll put you there. We got Plindom North. Let's put this one there. Hop up and over the track. One there. One there. We're into the random names now. And one there. Right, now I've got to rename all of these. So let's call you Plant Lane, and then you Aluminium Road. Again, clever. I like ones that incorporate what's in the town as well. That's good. Goose Lane. I am struggling to read some of these because of the white text on white background. You here are South Road. South Estate. Actually, I will say Plindom South Estate, just in case there are other South Estates. Plindom Exchange was Plindom Bridge. And this one here is Plindom Central. Oops. Plindom Old Town Hall. I might just leave that. It says Plindom Hall. Maybe just take out the old. Just call it Plindom Town Hall. Is there an actual town hall somewhere around here then? It's an amazing coincidence that it gave it the right name. Right, this one's called West Street, but I'm going to change it, I think. Let me find... do you know what? Actually, I kind of like the anomaly of it being called West Street, even though it isn't in the west. Oh, hello. We already have a West Street. In that case, I'm going to say Plindom West Street. And then this Plindom West is Marrow Lane. And then this one is Plindom Marrow Estate. Whoops. There we go. I think some of these I might go and add Plindom back in at the start just so we can have more of these. So you are Plindom Goose Lane, and then Plindom South Road. South Estate, Bridge, all that good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So Plindom North, you're fine. This one here is Plindom Recycling Plant. I think Upper Plindom is a good name for that, actually. And then you are Plindom North Lane Bridge. Like so. And then Plindom North Lane. You are Googe Lane. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I mean, there's a Googe Street in London. And then Plindom High Street. Which, actually, that's a good... Yeah, if I can fix this so that it runs all the way down to the station, that would be a very nice High Street. Damn shift key. Oh my god. High Street. There we go. I think that's all of them for now. So this central area here is a bit shy of bus stops right now, but I'm okay with that. It's a once a month thing, so you can change this every month. If you want to add new stops in, etc., you can do that once a month, just so that I'm not constantly getting bombarded with requests. That's why I have that limit. Right. So let's have a look at this again. Where's my cursor? So a lot of these do start around Plindom. Some start, like Rentborough is going to be quite busy. So is Mondinghattan. In fact, Mondinghattan is going to be very busy. There's a lot of bus stops in Mondinghattan. I'm just looking at this. Oh, okay, I see how that works. Alright, so yeah, going back to Discord, I need to look at Mondinghattan, which is... Where's Mondinghattan? Over here. And Dronford. So I need to connect these up as well somehow. In fact, how does it work? So from Plindom, is there one that goes from Plindom to Mondinghattan? There isn't. That's interesting. So the way this works is, within this area, you can have any bus service you like. Now, originally the ones I got were like 3 bus stops in Plindom, 3 down here, 3 over here, and I think that's a little bit like when you're told you can have anything you want, go nuts, you know, give it a little bit of welly. So, in theory, you can have a bus that, if you want, just shuttles between Plindom and Mondinghattan. Maybe build a new road, either along here or go via some other towns and stop there along the way. Maybe go around this way. The area is yours. You can do with it as you wish. So right now we've got loads of buses running around Mondinghattan, and we've got loads of buses running around Plindom, but we don't have any that link the two together. So for this month at least, that's how it's going to be. Next month, if there's changes that you want to make, feel free to ask. But as I say, it's a once a month thing. Is Chanfield part of this? It's not. Okay. Right, let's do Mondinghattan. So over here at Mondinghattan, we've got a few stops dotted around, and Dronford. Dronford's basically a suburb of Mondinghattan, if you look at it. So there's one up here. There's one here. Yep. There's one somewhere down here. And then there's a lot in Mondinghattan. So there's one right the way out here. And then there's another one there. They're a little close together, but it fits with what I've just been given. There's another one here. And then there's another couple. There's one there. There's one about here. Now we can just about cross the divide into Sunfield, even though the line runs through here. The line really should sort of curve around this way. I could build, like, if there's a major bus station in the middle of Sunfield, then one service could perhaps cross the boundary, so that there is that interconnectivity between franchises. Because I don't want it to be, everyone's isolated, you're not allowed to connect with anyone else, because that seems a bit pointless. You can do it in the rails, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do it in anything else. Let's build you there. Now you are going to be Old Town Hall. I think that'll work quite well. And I might just dot these a little bit randomly around Mondinghattan and then just rename them accordingly. Let's put you here actually, like that. And then that's the other thing, because we're all playing the game at different levels of the different time periods of the save game. So some of what's being built here in my game doesn't exist in the screenshot. So I'm kind of having to guess on some of these, so hopefully you don't mind. Horse market. Oh, it's a stockyard. Okay. Might have to bear that in mind, actually. Good for a little road haulage. Stick another one here. Some of these names are actually pretty good. Might keep some of these. So there's meant to be a Mondinghattan bus station, and on the screenshot it's around here. In fact, no, it's not. It's around here. I might move it more central, like this gap that we've got here. I might put it here. And then like this. This kind of works. We'll do it like that. It's fine. And you can be Mondinghattan bus station. So I will use a little bit of artistic license with some of this. I don't want to like completely move everything that people suggest, because I don't think that's fair. But at the same time, if I feel like it would work slightly better this way, it's kind of doing the idea justice as well, I feel. But if you really do want it where you've placed it, then let me know and I'll move it. I think this will work quite well. We're a little bit light up in this area. So what have we got? Industrial Park. In fact, all of these names are pretty much what's on the list here. So I'm just going to leave that be. And yeah, some of these names. Where's Sading Town? Oh, over here. Okay, so we should connect Sading Town up to this and this, and then Sading Town. I don't think I have a screenshot of Sading Town. So there's only a few, and then Sading Town connects to Rentborough. So let's just guess with some of these. Again, Old Town Hall. It's interesting. Let's do it like this, and I'll stick one there as well. And you're connected up to Rentborough, and I do have a screenshot, I believe, of Rentborough. Or do I? Well, that's quite zoomed out. I can't really read that. I need my glasses. I'm blind. Yeah, I can't read those. I'm going to have to guess. Let's put one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Let's go there. Is there a Rentborough bus station? Yes, there is. So this here, I think, is going to be Rentborough bus station. Like this. Fills a whole city block. And then maybe one over there. One up here. Portland, hey? Interesting. I don't remember getting anything for the game that makes names of stops better. But whatever's doing it, I'm quite pleased. Some good names here. Let's stick you there. And then just that. Okay. Rename you. Rentborough bus station. In terms of vehicle depots, I'm not really sure. I'm just going to build a road across here as well. You should be able to go just straight across. Bridgehead's not at the same level. Oh. There's a plateau there. Didn't notice that. Let's do it like this. Yeah, I think there should just be like a single depot per franchise, I guess. We'll try and like centralize it so that it serves the most areas. I know I'm talking out my backside here, but there we go. Right, up and over here. Let's just, yeah, viaduct. That's fine. So that's now connected. I think the depot, it might be good to build it down here, in fact. Maybe even in this space. So I can't see it being used for anything else. So let's do it like this, and then let's build like this. Then we'll have another connection here, and it can go something like this. Yeah, I quite like this idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do a little bit of trucks as well, and then we'll put that there. So it's going to be Teuffenberg Road Depot. Yeah, these are freight trains that were held up before. That's why they're all grouped together like that. So let's have a look. Plindon, Chanfield. Where's Chanfield? Okay, Chanfield is down here. So there are some bus stops that need to be built in Chanfield. How am I... Let's do a little bit of rebuilding here. Should be fine with the rail, because I am going to be rebuilding this junction, but you know, I'm basically redoing what's already there rather than building something completely new, so that's fine. You can be a new road that runs like this. So I need Chanfield Central, Chanfield East, and Chanfield Old Town. So let's say you're Central, you're East, and Old Town Hall. Build it there. And I might actually, just because I can, that was bad. Probably shouldn't have done it like that. I might just build those connected as well. Right, so you're going to be Chanfield Central. You're going to be Chanfield East. And you're going to be Chanfield Old Town Hall. Right, and then from Chanfield it goes over to Rentborough, which is up there. So again, I need to build some connecting roads, not a problem. See, I went across like this and then up like that. Let's redo this. Okay. Are there any other towns that I've missed? Great Dreffingway-on-Sea does have a few stops as well. Are you connected? You're not really connected, are you? Let's connect you up the old-fashioned way, shall we? There we are, and do that as well. This side, we'll do it like that. Wow, the thunder is still cracking outside. Bloody hell. So great dreffing way on C is part of it. Chentwood isn't, but again, if there becomes a central bus station there in the future, then you can run services to it. Who am I to say otherwise? I'm just going to circle these around like that. So imagine if you come in from Rentborough transfer, you'll go there, 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 and then back out again. Kind of works. Right. So some of these stopping patterns, I'm going to use them as a guide, but then they will have to be changed to match what is actually happening here. So let's go down. How long have I been recording for, by the way? I don't want to go on for too long. 30 minutes here. Must have been about 20 before. Okay, it's going to be a long video. Oh boy, I'm getting really bad at that. In terms of buses, this is going to be interesting. What size buses shall I use? The bendy bus is too early. Let's do introduction date. Where are we? We're in the 90s, aren't we? Late 80s, early 90s. So a Dennis R. What's your capacity? 53. 57 for the Leyland Tiger. I think the Tiger. The Tiger and the Titan. I think I might grab some of these. So you're going to go there, there, there. Service. No unloading, no loading, no unloading, no loading. Right, so your first one is Plindon Junction, which is all the way over here. Unload. No loading. And then Chanfield Central. I'm assuming these are out and back routes, which is fine. Chanfield East. Actually, I might redo this. So I might do Chanfield Central, then I might just do Chanfield. Then I'll do Old Town Hall. Whoops. Then I'll do East. And then from Chanfield, we go to Rentborough, which is up here. So we terminate at Chentwood. Where's Chentwood? So that's up here, isn't it? Yeah. So I think we'll terminate over here at Great Dreffing Way on C instead. So let's go... Do we go through Rentborough bus station? Yes, we do. So let's go there. There. Here. 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 And then... Should we just do like a whistle-stop tour of Great Dreffing Way? Is there anywhere, any other service that goes there? There's not. So let's just do a whistle-stop tour of Dreffing Way then. So we'll go there, 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 and there. Nice. In terms of stopping times, let's get rid of that, get rid of that. We'll do 1 minute, we'll do 60 minutes at the depot as always, 15 minutes here as always, and at the bottom, and then Plindon Junction 15 minutes. We'll do that start and end, might as well. I think the bus stations, if it has bus station in the name, let's do like 5 minutes. What's technically the end of this line? It's going to be probably Great Dreffing Way on Sea. So I think we'll do 5 minutes there as well. Speed limit. Do I limit it? I mean, what is your speed limit? Max speed 59. I think I will. I think I'll limit it to like 30. Don't want these things zipping around too fast. And scheduled dispatch, I'll have to come back to. I'll have to ask George how frequently he wants these to run. I mean, this one in theory can start. Let's open this. Collapse all Pippin buses. What number are you? 445. Let's just stick you in there for now. And you're going to be again, these will change, but I'm just going to call you Route 1 for now. Linden Junction to Great Dreffing Way on sea. Again, that will change. We'll just stick you in there. That is the code for Linden Junction, isn't it? Yeah. I'm starting to memorize them. Starting to. Not having the most success. Right. We'll have a second one. So you're going to go there, there, there. Service. No unloading, no loading, no loading, no unloading. And then you're going to start up here at Rentborough bus station. Now what do you do? So you're going to go down towards Sadingtown, into Drunford, and up to Mondinghan. Okay. So let's start at Rentborough, and then let's just have you go this way. I think we could have another one there. Down like this. And then we'll go like shortest route through Sadingtown. Build another one there. In fact, no. There. And then up and over here into Mondinghan. Then you terminate. I'm going to terminate you at Mondinghan bus station. If that's alright. Like so. Because again, I think that's quite a lengthy route that we've got going there. Turn those off again. 1 minute. So you're going to be 60. 15. You're also going to be 15. You're also down here going to be 15. You're going to be, 15. And then up here, you're going to be, oh God, did not mean to click that. You're going to be 5. Not 56, 5. And then speed limit 30. Automate. And oops. I'm just going to call you Route 2 for now. Brentborough bus station to Mondinghattan bus station. These codes are going to have to change. I know this. So you're number 446, and you're going to go in there. Right, Route 3. So you're going to go Brentborough to Suntfield, which isn't part of this. I might skip over this one then. Head down to the next one, which is Mondinghattan to Overdingbury, which is down here, including going through Fruitingpool. Mondinghattan bus station to... Let's just do that for now. You're number 447. So I need to build some random bus stops around Fruitingpool as well. I think that is kind of a good way of getting vehicles through here for now. We have Tanner Road, so that needs to be down near... What would that be near? Don't know. There's a mill. Like this. Maybe that's the end? So we'll kind of come through Fruitingpool this way, down here, and then up, and then into that. I guess that works. I feel like I'm not doing a very good job with this. As it turns out, road vehicles are quite tricky. I might just, for now, like between episodes maybe, plop down loads of random bus stops in towns. And then the next time someone takes a bus franchise, they can tell me like which bus stops they want each route to serve, rather than they place buses in their game, or bus stops, sorry, in their game, and then I have to try and copy it over to this game. That's tricky. I don't want to upset people by doing the wrong thing. Also, Mondinghattan is a long way away from... Maybe I built this a little too far away. Might have to start this service an hour earlier than all the others, just to give it a chance to drive all the way over here. Let's see, we start at Mondinghattan, and then we'll work our way down towards... Actually, maybe not that way. Maybe we go... It's actually really hard to do. Maybe this. And then this. And then this. And then this. That might work better. And then down through Fruitingpool. Oops. Did not mean to click that. This way. This way. So we do have a little bit of interconnectivity now between all of these routes, which is good. I'm going to loop around this way, in fact, just so that we can serve a little bit more of the area. Just do that. And then we'll terminate for now just here. Yeah, I need to come up with a better system for all of this for sure. Don't know whether it's just because my head's not right still, or whether I'm just bad at this. 15. 15. There's no other bus stops along the way, is there? You're going to be 5 because you're the end of the road, technically. And then you're going to be 15. 15. I feel like I didn't do this one right. Oh, I did do it right. Bloody hell. That's rare. Change speed limit to 30. Automate. Alright, now we just got a couple of Plindom. Oh, there's one that runs around Fruiting Pool as well. So we've got a couple of Plindom circuits, and then we got one that runs between Overdingbury and Fruiting Pool, and then we're done. So again, George, if you're watching, I apologise if this isn't how you quite saw it happening. It's not quite how I saw it happening either. But because this is, you know, first time doing this, it will get better. Plindom North is PNO. Okay, and then you are number 477. There we go. So you're going to go here, here, here. Service. No loading. No unloading. No loading. No unloading. And then you're going to start at... Again, I think I'm going to start and end you at Plindom Junction, even though it doesn't say that on the list here. So this one goes Plindom South Estate, Plindom Bridge, Plindom Central, Plindom Junction, Plindom Hall, West Street, Marrow Lane, Marrow Estate, Station Corner, Plindom North. So really from here, you're going to run maybe the Plindom Bridge next, and then Plindom Central, and then Town Hall, and then West Street, and then yeah, up this way. Station Corner, yep. And then Plindom North. I need to turn that off, that's a really annoying setting. So you are 60, 15, 15. Plindom North is 5. See what I mean about this? Even now, it's not really the longest route. Some bus routes in real life are this short. Some are very direct, like especially around airports. It's literally A to B, and that's it. I very much base mine on you know, inner city bus routes, where it's like A to B to C to D, so on and so forth. Also, if you don't like the vehicles I've chosen, feel free to suggest other ones. So what do? You also go to Plindom North, but you go around the west side instead of the east side. I like that. I like that you've done that. PLN to... Oops. LN to PNO via Googe Lane. It's roughly halfway. You are number 478. Now, I should say at this point as well, it sounds like a moan, and it is kind of a moan, let's be honest, but viewing figures for this series have really, really dropped lately, and I don't know why that is. Like, the last episode, after 3 days, only has like 20 odd views, and it's starting to make me wonder how long, like how much longer can this series actually last? Because you know, interest is rapidly declined. We're not getting any new viewers either, so we might have to review things. We'll see. Because I'm just getting into this whole Patreon thing as well, so I don't really want to just cut it all off just when it's starting to heat up. But at the same time, I've always said if a series drops below a certain amount of viewership, then it's time to kill it. Do we stop at Plindon Bridge here? We don't. I think I might do it though, just so there's another connection. And then from here we work our way down to the High Street, Googe Lane, North Lane Bridge, Upper Plindon, and Plindon North. But yeah, I want feedback from people. What do you like about this? What do you not like about this? Any changes you'd make? Anything that you think might attract more people, or anything that you particularly liked about the series when it was popular that seems to have gone away, but you wouldn't mind if it came back? Things like that. Because I'm kind of open to trying out different things with this and seeing what works and what doesn't. I certainly don't want to kill it if I can help it. But at the same time, as I've said many times, now this is kind of my full-time thing. I need it to be successful. So feedback very much appreciated. And don't be that person that hears me say feedback is appreciated and then doesn't bother saying anything, because everyone has an opinion. I won't use the expression because it's a bit rude, but opinions are like something. Everyone has one. If you've got an opinion on the series, please do feel free to suggest it. Try and keep it relatively constructive. Don't just say it's bad or anything like that. Try and keep it, vaguely feedback centric. But yeah, I am interested in what people think about how to make this a little bit more popular, a little bit better. How to expand the reach of it as well, because I'd like more new people to find it and join in. Right, yeah, this is a long episode. I might cut bits out. We'll see. This should give you an idea as to what road companies will be like. The final service I will add off camera. I won't do it right now because it will take me forever. But yeah, George, leave some feedback as well. Is this kind of what you had in mind, or is it a little bit more or less than what you were thinking? The area here does feel quite small. I think one of the problems is there aren't that many towns here. But you can extend down to Peddingbury and out to Preybourne and, up here to Shufflingburg and Farfingbridge. You will have to wait till July now before that can happen. But you can work on proposals and stuff. Just don't submit them just yet. There is also a logo, which, again, if I can download it ready for the edit, I'll try and put it up on screen now so you guys can see it. And this is also, hopefully, the first video with the new intro, with the new 3D intro. We shall see how well that works. I might have to go back and retune it slightly. But yeah, thank you very much everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series. Drop some comments down below with ideas for future episodes. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.